Hey guys, this is John from Steel and Styrene. When I was first starting to put the truck together, just doing a test fit, I noticed that the cab and the bed location were a little bit off. When I pushed down on the cab, the back of the front of the bed would go up, and vice versa, and it was just a little bit too tight. So when I did get everything kind of set, pushed down in there, the hood wasn't set right. So I decided I'll take it all apart, and I'm going to sand the back of that, or the front of the bed, and try to take some of the excess off, maybe make it fit a little better. So that's what we're doing now. I had to do this a couple times before it fit right, but in the end it worked out okay. Alright, so after a lot of sanding on the front of this bed, I finally got it to where it would match up pretty good. The problem was, and I stated this before, when this goes in, and you put the cab on, what this was doing before was actually pushing the cab forward, and then when you tried to straighten it out, it would do that. See how it kicked the bed up? So you try to push it back down and it would go down, and then you were at an angle, and the hood didn't fit, and there was a gap, and it was not very pretty. So anyway, I sanded this all down, and put it together here. So with everything, if I can get this to stay down here now, stay down, there we go. That's kind of the way it's going to sit. Kind of like that. Still a little bit up, isn't it? There we go. So anyway, that's about where it's going to sit. But there's virtually no room in between the bed and the cab, which is okay. So anyway, so that was a lot of work to do that. But I got it where I like it. I've been working on the bed, did a little bit of painting on the bed. Did some other painting. Did the floorboards. And floorboards. Did some of the engine parts. Did the radiator. Did a like a I don't know if you can see that, like a dry brush on the front of it. Actually, to the back of it towards the engine. Also stripped that chrome. And it came out really good. I didn't have any Drano, so what I used was, and people are probably going to yell at me for this, but I used pool acid. muriatic acid, and I put it in there, and I kind of left it in there. At first, it was starting to like little spots on it where you can see it was taking the chrome off, and so I said, I'll let it set for a while. So I let it set about 20 minutes, and I went back, and sure enough, it was doing better. So I said, hell, I'll leave it in there for an hour. Well, I left it in for an hour, and I came back, and the chrome was gone. But where's another sprue piece? As you can tell, the color is a little bit different. I think I left it in too long. But my God, I don't know if you can see the shininess on this, but I wish my paint jobs come out that shiny. But anyway, one thing, when you do this, make sure you use a bunch of baking soda, put it in a bucket, and neutralize this, because this stuff gets in like little nooks and crannies. I rinsed it and everything, but still, you need to neutralize it. That way you're safe. Also, it smelled really, really strong of muriatic acid when I first rinsed it off, and after I neutralized it with baking soda, no more smell. But anyway, so that's stripped. In fact, that FE block doesn't look too bad now. That 390 or 406, whatever block it is, doesn't look too bad now. So we'll see. I may use that. Put the engine together, part of it. Yeah, sanded it. Tried to get some of the seam lines up. Some of them were pretty prominent, but that's what it is. Did the frame, chassis, nothing major, just black, and then I mixed gunmetal gray and lamp black for the diff and for the front axle and the brake drums, and then I took a little rust color out of a airbrush gun and just kind of lightly shot it and just kind of covered it. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe not. Maybe on the front. But anyway, my attempt at trying to do some rust. What else? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. All right, so the cab. I primed the whole thing, white primer. I washed it, cleaned all the mold release off them with dish soap. Scrubbed them, not really hard though. Just did it with a brush and a brush. Yeah, like a little parts brush type of thing, and a sponge. So I thought that was good enough, and then I went ahead and the body looked so good. I mean, the cab looked so good. I didn't even sand it. So I painted. I had some decanted white primer, white automotive primer. So I decanted it, and I used that out of the airbrush. It came out really, really nice. And then I sanded that. I smoothed that all out. When I started, I was going to tape off the top. I was going to do this 2 or 3 different colors on this cab. But what happened was, when I put the tape on, and I was using the Tamiya tape, the good stuff. But look what happened. When I went to pull the tape off, I don't know if you can see it, but it pulled that darn primer right off the cab. So I probably should have sanded this with maybe, I don't know, maybe 1200, maybe 2400 or something before I primered it. But now I'm gonna put the whole thing in. I'm not gonna take a chance. I'm not gonna take a chance on the fenders and stuff, because I gotta tape this off. I'm gonna tape off the running boards, and I already got the bed taped off. So we'll see what's gonna happen with that when I pull this tape off. If it pulls off the white primer, then I'm screwed. I'll have to put the whole thing in a purple pond. But yeah, so this is going in, and I'm probably going to put this back in. The hood. I don't know if I need to do the firewall. I don't think the firewall I'm going to be doing any taping on. But definitely all the body parts. You know, maybe even the grill. So, tailgate. Yeah, I don't think so. I think tailgate's going to be fine. But anyway, that's that. So that's my update number 2. And also, right now as we speak, update number 1 is still uploading. I started this thing 2 days ago. First time I tried it, we were having problems with the internet. The cable guy was going up and down the street with his truck with his lights on. I never did get a chance to see where he was going. But we were having trouble with the internet, and then it finally came back. And then so I said, okay, you know what, I'll load. And I went to upload, and it's only a 7-minute video. And after 5 hours, it was at 7%. So shoot, something's wrong. So by this time, it was getting kind of late that night. So I said, okay, I'll do it tomorrow morning. Well, the next morning, I started it up. Just kind of went my own business, went and did what I was doing. A few hours later, I come back, and my dang computer had shut itself off. It timed out. So I went back in. Sure enough, it started. It went right back to where it was. And it was at 17%. Let it go for another couple hours. Got frustrated. Shut it down. Well, anyway, this is the 4th time that I'm doing it. And I am up to... Jeez, I can't see it. Looks like 75%. Hang on. No, it's up to 57%, and I started redoing this one. When I started this, it was at 23%. It had saved itself every time I went to upload it. It saved when the machine turned off, or I just said screw it and stopped it. But now it's up to, like I said, 57%, and it's been going for a few hours now. So I'm just going to let it go. If it takes forever to load it up, it'll load it up. But I'm going to have this model done before I get the first update posted. But anyway, that's what I got. Also, I was going to mention something about the contest, the giveaway. The giveaway is over on Monday at midnight. So that's when you got till then to get in. So if you're not in, get in. Remember, in for 99. All right, fellas. I'm kind of tired. Been working on a lot of things all day today, and I'm gonna do maybe a little more work. Maybe clean up some more stuff. Definitely gonna dump this in the purple pond. I already got the container filled up, ready to go. So I'll put these in, and tomorrow morning we'll start off all bright and early, and probably by the time the video loads up, it'll be next week sometime. But maybe I'll be doing my final. Anyway, thanks for watching. You guys have a good day. Well, good evening now. Bye. Oh yeah, one more thing. My son and I both collect like Matchbox cars, Hot Wheel cars, and I put them all on the wall. Found a whole bunch of, actually went and bought a whole bunch of thumbtacks, and stuck them to the wall. They were sitting in a box, getting all dusty. It took me like 3 hours to clean all these. But heck, if I got them, I might as well display them. I don't know if I can get in closer on any of these. But there's some pretty nice ones up there. Some of them are 10, 15 years old. Some of them not so old. But yeah, there's a bunch of them. So that's it. So, like I said, you guys have a good evening. Thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, well, we're not done yet. So, my wife has been going through this with me too. She's, telling me, you know, try something else, try something else. Well, I tried a different computer, it didn't work. Then she goes, try your hotspot on your phone. I tried my hotspot on my phone. It's only been about 7 or 8 minutes since the last part of the video, where I was still at 57%. I put it on my phone, went to 90% within about 3 minutes, and now it's processing, it's loaded, it's almost done. In fact, it's, what is it, 93% loaded, looks like? 95% processed. So, unbelievable. My phone is faster than the stinking internet that I pay $100 a month for. Unbelievable. Anyway, good night, folks.